gave it all we got. I mean, we were about as ready and prepared as we could. You know, they got a little bit more than we do. It just wore us down the stretch. You know, they were the better team tonight. I was super proud of my guys. You know, they fought like they have all year long. You know, all year long we've played, and we don't really have a superstar on the team, and it's been real special because these guys have come together and they play super hard offensively and defensively, and I couldn't be more proud as a coach. So, I mean, we just wore down at the end. You know, their length, we just couldn't match them size-wise, and just got a little bit overwhelmed at the end. And I think that's what probably the biggest issue.
Coach, what do you think what did Duncanville do differently in the second quarter there when they kind of shifted things a little bit?
They just started to get up in us and started playing more bodies. You know, Angel Johnson and Caleb here got in foul trouble, and that kind of helped. That hurt a little bit, and they just turned the pressure up a little bit. And typically we're built for that, but man, that's a lot of length out there. And they just keep coming in waves, and they're put together pretty good and well coached. And I think that was probably it. Just at the end, it just wore us down. Thought our game plan was good. We wanted to lengthen the possession, and thought we did that. And really just look for open shots, shots that were clean at the rim, and you know, we got a lead doing that. We were playing well, and it just a little too much down the stretch.
Coach, what adjustments did you see them make defensively in the second half?
Yeah, like I said, they started going offense for defense, and that became a matchup deal. And you know, Caleb here picked up his third. Angel picked up his third. We had to go to the bench. Just a big size differential, and then they extended more defensively, wouldn't allow us to run what we were running, and that hurt a little bit. You know, we turned the ball a little bit more in the second half, and they were live ball turnovers. They ended up being points for them. That's kind of how they crept back in the game. And they're kind of they're explosive team, so we were trying to take away transition D. We were trying to take away transition points and really focus on transition defense, and we did that for a while. But again, in the second half, you know, sometimes I tell the guys all the time, sometimes, you know, a tough shot is just as bad as a turnover. And we got caught up trying to shoot over length tonight, forced us to take tough shots, and it was quick runouts for them, and they started creeping back in. That was probably, but, you know, that had a lot to do with their pressure too. You know, we didn't have any other, our guards got to a point where they didn't have any other option other than to try to shoot it over length. And I mean, they're just, at the end of the day, they're just kids. They're trying to do what's best. We don't have any selfish players on this team. But, you know, they're all trying to win, and just couldn't find that crack we needed in the second half. We knew they were going to come back at us, so they're a good team. They're a good team for a reason.
And you guys got out to a great start, obviously. What does that kind of say about, you know, you guys being ready for this moment and ready to play despite, you know, a really talented team on the other side of the floor?
You know, all week we've been preparing, coming out, coach has been getting us really prepared. And we just stuck to the game plan, came out firing, punched them in the mouth, and just couldn't finish it, you know. So.
It means a lot. Since the get-go, Coach Martinez has always been like another source of a father figure for all of us. He's big on family and brotherhood, and just to play for him means a lot. He'll do anything for you. He always got your back, and we all know that. So we try to do the same for him on the court, and we just didn't get it done today.
Like he said, when we came in freshman year, we knew we wanted to get to state. And we knew we was all close bond and a close family. And like he said, Coach Martinez is like another father to us almost. We with him every day, putting in work. Just everything we do was just for this game. And we just came up short.
My first year here, I came in and they just welcomed me with open arms. All the coaches, Coach Martinez, Coach Hale, Coach Parrish, all the boys just became my brothers. Not once they You know, not once they try to like push me away, they always welcome me in and accept me into a brother, and now we family for life. You know?
Coach Martinez, what does it mean to hear those great words from? I know that's something that you wanted to instill in and teach them through the game of basketball.
Well, I mean, that means a lot. The guys know how I feel about them, and they know the type of work we put in year round, as much time as we spend together. They hear from me all the time. They're family for life. I'll do anything for them. And no, I just appreciate all the hard work that they put in. I mean, it's not, Caleb especially here, he knows I've been on his tail to try to get the best out of him since the day he walked in the door. And it's not always pretty, but I think he knows I love him. And I'm just trying to make him and the rest of the guys, you know, the best versions of themselves and the best version of our team that we can possibly be. And, you know, I think we did that this year. I mean, I'm very proud of what this team accomplished. And, you know, we didn't reach our goal, but at the end of the day, that's not really our purpose. Our purpose is to build young men. We've got a great tradition that we started at Atascosia, and we want people to feel it, you know, when they get through playing us, win or lose. We want them to walk off the court knowing, you know, they just played Atascosia, and you know, if they do that, that's really all we can do. All the other stuff, we're going to win games. We've been part of a lot of W's, and we're going to continue to do that. And these guys are going to go on and continue to be, you know, great young men in the things they do. And you know, they take a lot of pride in that, man. I really appreciate that from not just these three, but for the rest of the guys too, from top to bottom. Everybody on our roster, you know, does their part. And you know, I just hate it came to an end. We wanted to play one more night.
Thank you.
Thank you.